And we're also developing news on last weekend's mysterious beach blast in Narragansett.
This afternoon, state officials said they've ruled out several possible causes, but they still don't know what caused a woman to be thrown from the beach onto a rock jetty.
Today, the Coast Guard removed a thick underground cable from salty Brine State Beach, but that too appears to be a non-factor in the blast.
Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live in Narragansett now with the South County Mobile Newsroom.
Yeah, the bottom line here tonight is that we still don't know what caused the blast, and this evening the investigation continues. A day of digging at salty Brine State Beach as several agencies work together to try to figure out what caused Saturday's blast that threw a woman off of her beach chair and into the air.
We've taken this matter very seriously. Obviously, we have an injured beach patron, and that's very concerning to us. What's more concerning is we don't readily understand exactly what happened.
One possible theory involved these thick cables. The director of the Rhode Island DEM tells us the cables belong to the U.S. Coast Guard. They were buried several feet down in the sand, and we watched as they were dug up, cut up, and hauled away. Now we've learned the cables were de-energized in 2007 when the Coast Guard switched to solar power for its navigational tools on the jetty.
We know this is a dead end because it's a dead cable. I mean, there is absolutely no connectivity to it, so we can rule yet one more thing out.
The state fire marshal says there's also no evidence of an explosion.
We are working through this very methodically. We are going to leave no stone unturned. We want to make sure that when we find the answer to this, that we've got it right.
The woman who was injured in Saturday's incident has been interviewed by the DEM and Rhode Island State Police. Officials have reiterated that the beach is safe and is still open to the public. Now, coming up new at 6, we'll tell you why investigators are digging into the parking lot right near the beach. Live in Narragansett with the Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Now we're tracking the latest developments in the beach blast. The cause remains a mystery tonight, but state officials did tell us just a few hours ago that it was not an explosion. New at 6, why they started digging in the parking lot today. From the South County Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live at salty Brine Beach.
Late this afternoon, crews started digging in this parking lot right behind me. You can see where the hole was. At this point, it's been filled in, but at one point, it was deep enough for people to stand in. The digging started on the beach as investigators unearthed de-energized Coast Guard cables. This is all part of an ongoing investigation trying to figure out what caused a blast on Saturday that threw a woman off of her beach chair and into the air.
Right now, we believe it's a dead cable, but we're going to continue the investigation and trace it back to see if there's a possibility that it could have become energized.
That's why the digging continued in the parking lot near the beach. Investigators had a car towed out of a parking space to get into a manhole, then brought in a backhoe for some heavy lifting.
The cable runs into the parking lot, so we're tracing the cable back.
While state police say nothing can officially be ruled out until a cause is determined, officials say it would be highly unlikely for a dead cable to have caused Saturday's incident.
We know this is a dead end because it's a dead cable. I mean, there is absolutely no connectivity to it, so we can rule yet one more thing out.
The state fire marshal says there's also no evidence of any explosive devices. Now, of course, this beach was open today. We saw lots of people out enjoying the sun and the surf, and officials have continued to reiterate that this beach is open and it is safe for the public. Live in Narragansett with the South County Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.